Yo, welcome to the show. It's Boston's Banter with Frank the Bank and Keith K. Lava. You know the answer. Talking sports, breaking down the play so raw. From the Celtics to the Sox, we giving you the score. Catch the vibe, we coming live. Filling up your feed, let the passion thrive. Every dunk, every run, we analyze the moves. Shout out to the fans, feel the rhythm and grooves. From Gillette to the Garden, we ain't missing a beat. Frank and K. Lava bring the fire, can't accept defeat.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to Boston's Banter, where the sports are wicked and the banter is Pissah. I'm your host, Frank the Bank. With me, as always, is Keith K. Lava La Cava. What's going on, Roger Brodell?
Nothing much. Chet Bromgren.
Bromgren in the house today. We got a guest today. It's going to be a fun time. We got Picture This trivia. So, I mean, let's get into the Wicked Pissah news, though. We don't have that much to talk about, but we got to jump into it. So,
yes, sir, Frankie. So, obviously, we ain't bringing up the Bruins, man, but we got some more updates on the NHL playoffs. And how about you break that down for us?
I mean, Sabres versus Montreal. I thought the Sabres would take care of business, but they're not right now. Actually, Montreal's up 2-1.
Yep.
Game 4 is tonight in Montreal. So, I don't know. They won. Montreal won the last game 6-2. They put a pretty good beating on the Sabres.
Yes,
so,
they did.
I don't know. I honestly thought the Sabres were going to come into that series and beat them, but Canadians holding it down, actually. So that's 2-1 in that series. Golden Knights versus the Ducks. That's another interesting series. This is out west, obviously. 2-2 there. I thought the Ducks might, get handled there, but they're actually doing pretty good. I think you had the Knights going to the Stanley Cup Finals.
I picked them going there, man. Yeah, the Ducks are, like I said, the mighty Ducks, man.
I'm saying Game 5 also tonight there, so should be interesting. And then Colorado up 3-1. Colorado, I like out of the West. They're up 3-1 on the Wild. Mm-hmm. They've been putting a hurting on the Wild. And then lastly, we've talked about these guys a few times, and we both predicted them to get to the finals as well. Is the Hurricanes still haven't lost a game? Dude.
Still haven't lost a game.
It's been crazy. So they swept the Flyers 4-0. The Flyers came into the playoffs very hot, but then and they beat Pittsburgh, but they got smoked.
They ain't flying in the playoffs, man.
They got smoked. They lost 3-2 the last game. That was the closest game, but the Hurricanes put a hurting on them, swept them 4-0. So and I know we had another team that hasn't lost yet in the NBA playoffs. So why don't we get into the NBA playoffs over here?
Yes, sir, Frankie. Let's get over to the NBA playoff update. I'm gonna start in the Eastern Conference. So the Knicks, they swept the 76ers 4-0 to advance to their second straight conference finals.
Yes,
this is also the Knicks' second 30-plus point win in this series. The 76ers were 8 for 35 from 3 in Game 4 in Philly, while the Knicks were 25 for 44 in Joel. Trust the process. Embiid has still yet to get past the second round, Frank.
That's crazy. I mean, honestly, I took the Knicks getting to the finals. I mean, they look strong. So
they look real strong.
Sir.
And then the Pistons and Cavs are tied 2-2 in Game 4. Donovan Mitchell tied an NBA record with 39 second-half points. He finished with 43. Mind you, like I said, dude, the dude only had 4 points in the first half.
He went crazy in the second half, but the first half, 4 points, that's crazy.
I know. And let's move over to the Western Conference. Like you were talking about, Frankie, in the NHL, there was a team that's been undefeated throughout the playoffs there. And we got a team here, and it's the reigning champs in the NBA. So the Thunder, they swept the Lakers. My prediction was mad wrong.
Them. Yeah, the reservation called. They want you to come back on the reservation.
I got you.
You were way off the reservation on that.
So yeah, the Thunder, they swept the Lakers 4-0 to advance to their second straight Western Conference Finals, and the Thunder became the 11th team in NBA history to start the playoffs 8-0. Frankie, look who was sitting courtside at this game.
I saw that.
And also, too, as we continue to talk about on all our broadcasts together, it's the team that brings the physicality.
Was that Dylan Brooks underneath the basket?
All I could see was ice. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't see him. It was too icy. Okay.
Man, bling, bling.
Corny. Dylan Brooks isn't going to go down in history as anything, just like, nothing. Like, LeBron's going to go in the history books.
Right.
And Dylan Brooks is what? Like,
he just was happy to see
rubbing
LeBron
it in that he didn't get
swept.
his, 5th championship
He
or
was
something
just trying
crazy?
to flash off the jewelry, man. That's all he was doing.
Flash off what jewelry? LeBron James is worth like 20 billion times more than this dude.
More than what he was wearing.
Like, grow up.
Seriously.
Get a clue, brother.
That's right. And then the Spurs and the T-Wolves are tied 2-2. And mind you,
series.
Wemby got ejected in Game 4 for elbowing Nas Reed.
That was
actually,
fierce.
Dude, I got a clip to show of that.
You got to show that.
What you got?
Bryant off of the 3. Wembanyama.
Goodness.
It goes the rebound.
Oh, that's an elbow. That's an elbow by Victor.
And we got a
Easy,
tie
here
up
we go.
with Daniels. The back. The punk's out. There's that.
Oh,
There's that. That's.
man. Ooh.
That's a problem for the Spurs.
The
That was
dude,
so bad,
dude,
dude.
the dude's been channeling his inner Ron Artest, or should I say, Meta World Peace.
Meta, baby. So,
Remember when
no.
he did that to James
Yeah,
Harden?
that was crazy. But that honestly, that was fierce.
And then, Frankie, look at this clip when they announced the flagrant 2.
After review, there is wind-up, impact, and follow-through above the neck of an opponent. It is unnecessary and excessive in contact by Wembanyama. It meets all the criteria and has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 2. Wembanyama's been ejected.
What does that mean? He just said, I'm ejected. You read his lips as he was talking to Harrison Barnes. What does that mean? So Wembanyama is out of this game.
Yeah, he didn't even know.
He didn't even know, bro. So, yeah.
He gone.
You could say that played a big factor in their loss in that game. So, yeah, that series is tied up 2-2,
It's been a
man.
good series, honestly.
It's
to
been a
watch.
battle for sure, Frankie.
Yes, sir.
But let's get out of the NHL and NBA playoffs. Let's go over to the Red Sox update.
Yeah, they're still terrible, unfortunately. We got to talk about it. But so yeah, they're currently 17-23, still dead last, in the AL East. 5-5 in the last 10. I'm actually going to Fenway on Sunday though for the behind-the-scenes tour.
Nice.
I'm bringing my daughter and a couple of her friends for her birthday, and then Josh
awesome.
and Adam are coming. So I'm gonna get some pictures. I'm hopefully gonna get inside the Green Monster and stuff like they let people do where the scoreboard is and stuff. So
Do it up,
I don't know.
Frankie.
It should be fun, kind of like the Patriots one. I'm gonna have to get you on the next one.
Yes,
you
sir.
got to
Absolutely.
come to there and the Gillette Stadium. So next time on that for sure. But let's go through it. 10-3 whooping of the Tigers. That was last Tuesday. And then a 4-0 win the very next day against the Tigers. So we beat them on Monday also. So that was our first 3-game sweep of the season.
yeah, I was
so
gonna
that
say,
was good.
swept the
So
Tigers.
Tigers, who were a pretty good team last year and, made a deep run and have a good team this year. I thought that was obviously turning things around. But unfortunately, here we go again, right? 8-4 loss to the Rays.
Yep.
Then we beat them 2-0, and then we lost 4-1 to the Rays. So again, it's like we went 3-2 this past week. Again, winning week, but in our first series sweep. So we'll see how that goes. We got the Phillies tonight at home. So hopefully at Fenway we can do something. I mean, they haven't been that great at home this year.
No,
so,
they haven't.
So let's let's get out of that and jump over to some NFL news.
Yes, sir, Frankie. We're going to start with 2 notable extensions from this past week. So the Jets signed running back Breece Hall to a 3-year, $45.75 million extension, making him the 3rd highest paid running back in the NFL. He was originally assigned the franchise tag at the beginning of March, and we thought he'd sign elsewhere. We had our predictions and everything. I said he was going to go to the Cardinals, and I think actually you said he might stay with the Jets.
I said that.
Yeah.
I said the Jets would be crazy to go elsewhere. I mean, I had a few dark horses, but I said that my main thing was the Jets. So,
but he's still a Jet now for the foreseeable future, and the Jets, like you said, they can't afford to lose him. He's a main piece on that offense.
Yep.
And then, Frankie, your fantasy kicker, the Steelers signed kicker Chris Boswell to a 4-year, $28 million extension. And mind you, the $7 million average per year ties him for the NFL's highest paid kicker with Brandon Aubrey.
Hey, good for him.
I mean,
been
he's
in the
getting
league
those
a long
points.
time.
Another good kicker, man, getting paid.
Should. Hey, these guys score a lot of points, man.
That's right. And then, Frankie, let's get into some more free agency signings.
There's a
One of our
couple big
predictions,
ones.
man, one of our predictions was actually wrong. I couldn't see him going here, but let's
Yeah.
break it down real quick. The Giants keep adding to that defensive front. They signed defensive tackle DJ Reader to a 2-year, $12.5 million deal that could reach $15.5 million.
That's good.
They essentially fill the Dexter Lawrence void with the signing. And, Frankie, here's a prediction we got wrong. The Vikings signed wide receiver Jawan Jennings to a 1-year deal worth up to $13 million. The Vikings now have a very reliable number 3 behind Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. He's going to fill the Jalen Naylor void. Naylor obviously signed with the Raiders in free agency.
I like Jennings better than Naylor anyway, but yeah, that's a great signing for the Vikings.
It
honestly.
is. And I honestly thought he would have gone to the Chargers. You said the Falcons.
Yeah.
But honestly, I thought those were better fits for him, but we'll see what happens.
But again, as a third, he was going to be a third on a lot of those other teams too. I mean, not necessarily the Falcons, but at the end of the day, I think that's good for him.
Yeah,
You
not
know?
bad. And then, Frankie, another prediction we got wrong here. The Chargers signed tight end David Njoku
cool. Yeah, that's
to
a
a
good one.
1-year, $8 million deal. Now, the Chargers getting a productive tight end on that offense to pair with Aronde Gadsden.
I know, that's crazy. They got a good team on offense.
Yeah, but you know who the quarterback is now.
Yeah,
I feel about
their
that.
defense is going to choke it up. And again, we were talking about predictions and stuff like that. I mean, they have the Chargers as the second favorite to win that division.
Get outta
over
here.
Denver too. So it goes actually KC.
That's right.
And then Chargers, then Denver third. And I'm like,
I saw
had
that.
Denver, you had Denver.
When
so
we,
it's
when we
kinda
brought up
crazy.
the predictions, I said
Yeah.
that too. I was like, how the hell they got Denver
Yeah.
third
I
on,
know,
on,
that's
on this
nuts.
list?
That's nuts
That's
to me,
crazy,
too.
bro. Denver's taking that division. Honestly, man, they look like probably one of the most powerful teams in the
I
AFC, in my
agree.
opinion.
I agree.
But that's all we got, Frankie.
Yes, sir.
Short, wicked piss of news.
A quick wicked piss of news. We got a pretty breezy show this week. You know, let's get into the live round. We got picture this trivia, man. That's
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
great.
Picture this trivia. We got a familiar face.
Yes,
We'll welcome
sir.
him back to the show. We want to welcome back Nick Stafford. Stafford. Yes, sir. There he is. What's up, my dog? Good to see you, bro.
Jump on in here.
So yeah, Nick knows the deal. He's been on the show
Yeah, a
doing the
couple
picture this trivia and everything. But I'm gonna still break down the rules for you, Nick. So obviously a picture's gonna pop up on my phone. You got 30 seconds to answer, and your hints are gonna be the initials, the career teams, and we'll give you the first name too. So not a lot of people know the colleges, obviously. If you get 6 to 9 right, you're gonna win the 50 cash. Well, it's technically $25 gift card and
25 cash.
In the 25 cash. If you get 1 to 5 right, you're gonna win this nice Drake May card.
Yeah, Drake May rookie card. That
If you
thing's
get
sweet.
them all
Let's
right,
go.
you're gonna win both. But for Nick, if you get nothing, you get nothing. So you know the deal, bro.
Well, let's go.
Know the deal.
Alrighty, so let's get this popping. All right, Nick, you ready for this first one?
I'm ready.
All right,
go.
bro. Let's get it popping. Starting now.
That would be Clinton Portis.
That is running back.
Easy
Clinton
one. I like that one.
Portis. He's already got the
1 for
Drake
1.
May
Let's
card on the
go.
board.
Locked
1 for 1, Nick. Good start, brother.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I feel like that was a little bit easy. Let's get them into something hard here. There's a couple.
That's all right.
Couple tricky ones. There's a couple
ones
tricky
in
ones
there
in
for
there.
sure, bro.
You tricked me on one hard.
All right, Nick, you ready for this next one?
Let's go. Let's see it.
All right, bro. You're 1 for 1. All right, starting now.
Let me get the initials.
CB.
CD.
You got 10 seconds.
I am drawing a blank. Man.
2, 1. And I'm sorry, Nick. That's running back Cedric Benson. Rest in peace to him.
I don't know, man.
So 1 for 2, Nick. Not bad. Not bad, bro. All right, man. Let's get this next one going. All right, Nick. Here's this next one. Ready? Now.
That.
I'll give you a hint. Super Bowl winning quarterback for the Ravens.
When I zoomed in on his face, I messed it up, but I knew who it was.
That's kind of throwing me off.
10 seconds.
Wow.
5, 4, 3,
Wow.
2,
Got me.
1. I'm sorry, Nick. That's quarterback Trent Dilfer.
I looked when I zoomed in. I was like, "Is that Hasselbeck?" Huh? I was laughing.
Trent Dilfer. Yeah, the
messed up
guy
on that
won a
one,
Super
but I
Bowl,
knew
but
who it was.
all credit goes to that defense that
Oh,
year.
for sure. He was a game manager.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Nick. Here's this next one, bro. He's what, 1 for 3?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Starting now.
This one I would have never got this one.
Premier slot receiver. He's actually won a few Super Bowls.
He's a good player though.
Played
yeah.
with Peyton Manning.
He played for a long time actually.
Yeah, very long time. 10 seconds.
Stumping me too. Oh man.
That one was tough. That one tricked me up.
5, 4.
Eric Decker. Random.
That's who
throws.
I guessed. That's who I
Sorry,
guessed.
Nick. That is wide receiver Brandon
Brandon
Stokely.
Oh man.
I said Decker, but when I zoomed in, I'm like, I know that's not Eric.
Might as well
Decker.
just start throwing out random names.
White wide receiver for the Broncos. You were on the right path there.
I mean, I remember him on the Colts too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that's
He
where
won
I
a Super
would've-
Bowl with the-
I would have recognized him more on the Colts. That's what tricked me up.
He actually won a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer and the
Yeah.
Ravens and the Colts with
Yep.
Peyton Manning.
Yep.
All right, Nick, here's this next one, brother. He's
go.
1 for 4.
1 for
Man,
4.
come on, let's get it going again, Nick. Starting now.
Rashad Mendenhall.
Nope, I'll give you one more guess. He actually
guess.
he was there before Rashad Mendenhall, and he
That was a
actually
good
won
guess.
2 Super Bowls with the Steelers. Very speedy running back.
Very fast.
10 seconds.
Oh man.
5, 4,
Oh, I'm not gonna get this one. Damn.
1. I'm sorry, brother. That's running back Willie Parker. Remember him?
Yeah, he was
That
quick.
dude was a
He was
dog,
quick.
bro. All right, Nick. What is he, Frankie?
1 for 5.
1 for 5.
Come on, man.
All right, we're gonna
I
get
got
it
7
going
of
here.
these right, and I knew 9 of them.
We're gonna get this going, Nick, right here.
I messed up on one of them.
It's all good, brother. All right, Nick. Here's this next one. Starting now.
This one took me a minute, too. You have 2 other hints.
Previous teams?
He played for, obviously, the Ravens, the 49ers, and the Eagles, and he actually won a Super Bowl with the Ravens and Eagles against us, actually, in the Super Bowl with the Eagles. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Bernius Coles. I don't know.
Sorry, brother. That's wide receiver Torrey Smith.
Torrey Smith. Oh, man.
Torrey Smith, bro.
Yep.
And don't forget, you still got first name, too, you can use on one of these.
Use one. Yeah, definitely got to use first name.
All right, Nick, here's this next one, bro.
4 more?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
1 for 6.
Starting
Oh, man.
now.
That's an easy one. You know that one. The lefty, the
That's,
southpaw. Come on.
Oh, man.
You know this one.
Played with Keenan McCardell, Jimmy Smith.
Why am I drawing? Let me get the first name.
Mark.
Use it. Mark. Jeez,
Oh,
come
no.
on. Oh, man. What am I doing?
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
As soon as I
Nick, I'm sorry. That's Mark Brunell.
Brunell. Come on,
Played for a
baby.
while, too, man.
Wasn't he their first quarterback when they
Yeah,
when
when they were an
expanded?
expansion
Yeah.
team. Yep.
The very first.
This is like my first time on the show all over again.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, here we go, brother. Here's
Come
this
on.
next one. Starting now.
That's the one that tricked me up the most when I zoomed in on his face. Tricked me on that one.
Really good kick returner. I'll give you
Ted
that.
Ginn?
That is
Yes.
wide receiver Ted Ginn Jr.
I didn't hear junior. No, I'm just kidding.
I know,
That's
right?
not senior. That's junior.
Yep. So yeah, you got that one, Frankie. So what's the two?
I said Brandon Marshall. I zoomed in on it. I swear that's Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, number 19
But no,
too. That would
he was
throw you
right.
off.
Yeah, that threw me off. Yeah, 2 out of 8.
2 out of 8. All right, Nick. Here's this next one, brother. Starting now.
You better get this one.
Would that be Brandon Lloyd?
No, Brandon Lloyd. I'll give you one more guess, and I'll give you one hint. He was a tight end.
Oh, that's oh man, wow. Oh man.
10 seconds.
No.
Same initial as Brandon too.
4, 3.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, Nick. That's tight end Ben Watson.
Yes. Oh my god. I couldn't think of the names.
All good, brother.
It was
all good.
right
Man, that's why
there. It was right
these ain't
there.
this
easy.
trivia always gets people. You know who it is, but it's like the name. The
It was-
name.
yeah, I
It
know.
happens to me even when I'm just doing the trivia online, dude.
Yep.
I'm like, who the hell
Bunch of
is this
faces
guy?
you haven't seen in years.
Right,
Yep,
that's what I'm
that's true.
saying. All right, Nick, here's this
Last
last one
one.
for the 3 for 10, bro. Regardless, you're getting the Drake May card, brother.
Let's go.
All right, here's this next one. Starting now.
Oh my god.
This was
I
a
know.
prolific player
It's
too.
yeah. Oh man.
Short stature,
Maurice
but
Jones.
that is
Yeah.
running back
I'm
Maurice
trying to think of the hype of the
MJD.
Yes, sir, Nick.
Let's
So
go.
he finished 3 for
All
10 on the pitch of this
Not
trivia.
bad, not bad.
He's getting the Drake May card.
Let's
Here you
go.
go, brother. You
Thank
never
you,
know what that
sir.
would be worth in the future.
Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, man.
for
So,
having me
hey,
on,
like
like
I said, man,
always.
we love having you on the show. We're going
course.
to want to have more people on the show. So, anybody wants to come on and do the
Let's
pitch of
go.
this trivia, please, we'd appreciate it and love to have you on.
Yes,
Good
sir.
stuff, brother.
Good stuff, bro.
Thank you. Thank you
job,
guys.
bro.
Thank you.
Another great show, another great live around. Picture this trivia.
Love
Thank you,
having
Nick,
Picture
for
This
coming
Trivia,
on
absolutely.
again,
Thanks for
man.
having me.
You got tricked up a little bit.
Yep.
That's all right,
It
though.
happens.
Hey, you did good. You still got the Drake May.
Thank
So
you. Yep.
thanks,
That's all
guys,
that
for
matters.
liking, subscribing, all that. And
This guy's phone's ringing.
sorry, guys.
What could it be this time?
Hello.
Hey, Frank. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. But I mean, we're doing a show here. Whatever. Sorry about that.
What the hell was that all about,
I don't know. You know how it goes every time. It's always something. But
We calling you, asking
again,
how you
guys,
doing?
thank you for coming on, Nick, and thank you for liking. Oh my lord!
You gotta put that thing on mute, Frankie.
What
like
do you
me.
want, man?
Talk to me.
I am talking to you, but we're trying to do a show, bro. Like, what the hell? Jesus, people.
Who the hell is it?
Tell me what's going on.
Well, I mean, if you heard the show, you would have heard everything that was going on.
Right. What the f?
Who the hell is that?
Oh, that's the Frank they meant to call.
What is it this week, Frankie?
You know what it is. Punisher, one last kill. This looks so good. The series been great. He's awesome in Daredevil too when he's in there. So I can't wait for this.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty savage. All right, guys. Now that we got that cleared up, let's get the hell out of here, Frankie.
From Beantown to your town, stay wicked Pissah.
From Foxborough to your borough. Thanks for listening, everybody. We're gonna see you next week. And Nick, thanks for coming on, brother.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
I know who I am.
Yeah, we know who you are too, dude. Like, come on, bro. It's pretty plain and simple. Oh, Frankie, he's got a grenade.
We gotta go.